Hello, this is old Mr. Kent, and I'm taking off into the sunrise here in Arizona. A beautiful morning, and so I thought, since it's cool right now at this point in the morning, I just do an update on some of the things that are taking place here on my son's little farm and in my life. So as you can see, there's some piles of dirt there, and if you've been following my channel, you know that they're going to widen the road or to put some water pipes in, and so he has to tear down some fences, and in the process of doing that, he has to put berms in, because if you've been watching my channel, you also know that they do flood irrigation down here, and so in order to get the water to stay in one place where you want it, they put in berms. Now this truck on this trailer, if you watched the last video, which is where my son went into town to pick up to rescue a car that had broken down, that car happened to have been pulling this truck in North Phoenix, and that's when his vehicle quit. So he pushed the vehicle and the trailer off the road, and then immediately got some help and went home and got his truck, came back and pulled that pickup on the trailer, pulled it down into my son's place. And then of course yesterday, the next day, we went up to Phoenix, and that car on the right there, that vehicle, if you watch the video, that's the one that they brought down and unloaded here. And then that white car on the left, that belongs to my granddaughter. And so the car over parked by the tree, that's their family car. And then that trailer over there, that low slung trailer, I don't know exactly who that belongs to, but we store it here for a friend and then use it when we need it or when he needs it. And that pickup there, that's a camper special that is from 70s or 80s, somewhere in there, back in the 70s, I believe. And so he's working on that. It'll be his someday when he gets around to fixing it. Then if you've been watching my channel, following along, you know that this poor tree has broken off limbs over and over again in the storms that we've had in the last few years that we've lived here in Arizona. And so those are some things there. And of course, if you're new to my channel, my son restores old vehicles. And so there's old vehicles and body parts and everything laying in this little parking area here. So what I wanted to do is those piles of dirt were brought in by a white dump truck. And I saw that white dump truck driving back and forth down this road, and I was wondering where he was taking the dirt. And so, and by the way, this house right here on the right, that's the one that's going to be right up next to the edge of the road when they widen it out. So, and anyway, and then these folks here, that circle corral thing that they've got, they don't have, well, they do have some animals in it there. So they're going to have to do some major changing in their backyard. The rest of the way down here, these folks from the White House on, they're okay. But the ones that were over right now and on back, they have to make room for a widening of the road. So I wanted to go down here, and I was looking to see if I could find out where that dump truck was taking all the dirt. But as I came down here, I couldn't see any place where they would need dirt like my son did. So that's still a mystery to me. Anyway, we're going to turn around here and head back home. And there's a Arizona sunrise, just in case you've never seen one. And then, of course, as you can see, we kind of live on the edge of civilization here, because to the left is all kinds of housing projects, and to the right is still farmland. But slowly, civilization is working on taking over the farmland too. So we don't know how that's going to look a year from now, or 2 or 3. So anyway, as I head back, by the way, I meant to point out that pickup on the trailer in our backyard, the right edge of that pickup is going to be right about where the property line is going to be, where there's going to be a fence or just the edge of the road or whatever. My son's got some special plans he wants to use, he wants to do to change the looks of his yard and everything. So we'll wait and see how that goes. Then on the right along the canal there, you can see those black pipes if you've been following my channel. They're getting ready to lay those pipes underground. In about a week, they're going to start tearing down our fences and stuff. and we actually, it's going to put money in the pocket of my son because they pay for a lot of stuff. And that's the neighbor across the street. And I thought they were leaving, but as it turns out, they were just moving their car. But he's also been getting a bunch of loads of dirt because that car park, that used to be grass. And now he's making a little roadway or path that goes through and is a roundabout driveway, but then he also is putting a drive back into his backyard. So now the latest word, I'm not going to tell you the whole story, but the latest word on my e-bike is that I had to order a new part, and I'll give you all the stories on that, and it is supposed to show up today. And so then I can probably maybe give you a ride on the e-bike and tell the whole story for the folks who haven't heard it that are really interested in boring stuff. So I'm going to come in for a landing here, and one of my previous videos, I did a strange landing. I came in and skidded like an airplane. I thought, well, I'm going to try that again. So I get down here, get all lined up. And by the way, before I land, I want to thank you for watching my videos. And God bless. And here we go. Oops. Uh-oh. Don't want to try that again. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and God bless.